Hey y'all. So I'm making this tutorial for teachers who during the pandemic have had a difficult time communicating, showing their materials in their classroom. So our school took the initiative and we started making Google Sites for our classrooms, and we found it to be such a huge help. Some teachers have asked how to make them, so I just kind of wanted to show y'all how we've been using them. So this is one that I just made yesterday for my class. I'm teaching Spanish, reading and math. And so this one I included some widgets that I thought it was good for timekeeping for the kids. Kind of just linking. We're on Microsoft Teams, so link in the direct channel, and then making some buttons for them to be able to see if it's Monday and Wednesday. They do all the activities on the reading, and then activities for math, and then just kind of embedding different schedules that are helpful just to have at hand, and of course the counter just to keep track. So this is a website that we used for the end of the year and starting in April, and it was helpful to just have information, schedules, again, different buttons for information that parents needed directly. So then we ended up breaking up pages into into the weekly work, and we just uploaded, and it was pretty easy to maintain. And so let me just click whichever one is here. We would usually add a clip art, just a note, and then anything that our parents needed to know, and then the students' work. And if you want to know how to do this, we also for first grade, we decided it's probably more user friendly to be able to embed their work, and we recorded lessons and we taught in this way. So if you want to see how we did that, this is in English and Spanish, so we taught dual language. So I just that was one day, and then it was, just students would click by and find their day. And so this is just kind of other things that we would embed, as we said, important information, just to give parents, the ability to be able to come and see English and Spanish, and always with the home button. So to make your own Google website for teachers, you go to your Google account, click the waffle, and you're going to open up your Google Drive. And on the left side here, you're going to click New, down to More, and you're going to click Google Site. So this is going to be where you're going to be able to go and edit and, publish what you need. So you can name it. I'm going to name it Miss Ortiz. Same thing here, goes over. So logo, usually I already kind of saved some clip art that I would want to use. So let me see. I just kind of been saving it as I've been going along. So select. Okay, so this is just a small picture here. Miss Ortiz. So up here, you can, what I like to do, since many of our subjects are color coded, I went to Google and I just Googled red backgrounds, orange backgrounds, sky blue, and so I just pick it and change the background, and it just kind of adds some flair to your page. So then let's go ahead and let's start. So on the right side, you can add pages. For example, we can make one for reading, then we can make a page for math. And then you're going to see on the, where did I add it? Let's make a page for math and click done. Okay. So for math, we usually use the color green. So I'm just going to change it so that the kids just kind of have the visual of what we usually use. If you want to change, normally the size, what I don't really like about Google is it's not, you can't really format the fonts too much. There's very, very limited options, but I mean, for a free website, it'll do. So as you start building your pages, you see at the top, they start forming horizontally. I personally don't like them horizontally, so I'm going to go change them to go on settings, and then you're going to click mode, and then put it on the side. And so now they're going to appear on the left side in a collapsible, as collapsible text, and you can navigate through each one on here. And let me go change for reading. We usually do blue. So I'm going to click this banner here. Something that if the picture doesn't really give you like good legibility as far as the color, then you can choose adjust for readability to keep the color that you want it. So now we're going to go home, and then we can start building. So here you're going to see insert. You can put text boxes. Welcome to, let's say, first grade. You can center it. You can make it smaller. Usually I like to add like a cute clipboard here. And you can enter images, upload, same thing. So I found it very helpful to have like just this clipboard image. And you can use, you know, different things. So something with the sizing that I noticed is to kind of keep it even on both sides so you can keep the picture. Also there's this uncrop. If you want to keep the full picture, then you can also add it there. If you want to move this down, I usually just put enter and change this to like bigger font. And then you can always move this however you want, just to kind of be closer, or so I mean you can just kind of play around with it. Let's see, for example, let's upload the schedule here. And so this one, again, I said remember to check your sizing. Usually I like to pull all the way down until you kind of just are able to see the whole page. Maybe too much. That's fine. And the good thing about these PDF files is like they can scroll, they can get whatever information they need. So since I'm in editing mode, and up here you can kind of just see what your website's going to look like. And then it starts coming together little by little. Here they get to scroll, they get to click. So I think that's a neat feature to have to let you preview it. Let's see what else. Remember to put it wherever you want. Okay, let's go start. Okay, so something that I like to add is buttons. So you go down here to the right. And I'm going to add let's do a reading button. And so here you can either put a link, but I am going to link the next page that we already made. And then it's there. And then I'm going to make another button for math. I'm going to make another button for math, and I'm going to link it to that page. And these usually I like to just kind of center towards the bottom. So they have access to it. I know it's not centered, but just to show like kind of a definitive line there. Something that I like to do just to let you know, whoever is looking at it, to see that there's like something break, maybe something useful, I usually add a colored background to it, and then it just kind of just gives it a different touch, add some color so they know. And so when they click reading here, then it will take them to that page. Okay, now let's go and build the reading page. So here I am going to insert an image. Let's see what we can find on clipart that I already have. Something to do with reading. Not really reading, but you get the point. Usually I like to just put it there. Let's see what else we can add here. So I'm going to add a schedule of like they're reading in small groups. This is something that I'm currently using right now to teach summer school, and so I send this website to parents so they know what the kids are going to be doing at home. And it's self-explanatory there. Any websites that need to be linked, and I just add text and then I link it so they're able to have this information. Let's see. If I need to include like an anchor chart or something, then you can just have that picture as well. Crop, make sure everything is there. If you want to crop it, push here and then center it. Click OK. Remember to move it, center it. Teaching summer school, and I had to build a site like in 2 or 3 hours, and then that's what I was able to do, and it was a much better flow. So something that I like to add was widgets, like a counter on the time. So basically I just go to Google, and once you find like a clock that you like, this one's clock link, I'm going to copy and paste this embedded link, embed here, embed code. I'm going to copy and paste into there, and then it shows you what you're going to see. So right now it's just kind of a practice website, but I mean, if you want to link text, let's say I want to link RazKids is a website that we work on, www.razkids.com. So I am going to take this and copy, and then I'm going to add maybe a text on here, text box, and I'm going to put here RazKids website. And then to link it, I'm going to highlight, and I'm going to click this insert link, and I'm going to Control V or copy paste it into there. And so now it's a link, something to give them a visual of what it is that they're working on. So let's see, RazKids, I like this one. So once you're kind of done, you know, just playing with it, look down here if there's a certain layout that you want to add. You can look at the layouts here, collapsible text. If you want to add a video directly, then you can also use these basically inserts. If you want to change, you know, kind of the themes, if you don't have clipboard or something, you can change like the different you know, the titles and stuff like that, which I think is pretty cool. So now it's time to publish. So if you go here to publish, you can rename it Miss Ortiz Summer School, and just make sure that your settings are whatever you want them to be, and then put publish. So when you're going to share it, there's this link up here called copy publish site link. If you want to see your website, you know, just kind of preview it, go back up here, you know, you're at home, this is what they're going to see, and you can even change the way that it'll come up on the tablet, the way it'll come up on the phone. So it's very similar. You can preview the buttons, what they will do, and usually I would probably put buttons here as well, just to kind of help them navigate, but if not, it's on the left. This one we didn't really build, but you understand the gist of it. So this is a copy publish link, and this is what you post in your way of communicating. Usually I text it to them, and that way they just have access to everything, and I build it as I go. So something that I like to do is to keep everything on Google Slides, because it does every time you like, if I change this, it updates automatically on the website, and so it's very convenient. You can even upload this link and to like we use Clever, stuff like that. So hopefully this helps you. If you want me to make it in Spanish, si quieres que haga este sitio de web en español, también lo puede hacer para poder enseñarte. If you want to know how to make other stuff that you've seen on here, let me know. I can also help. All right, thank you for watching. See ya.